Welcome to solverfy.
We want to find a quadratic function whose only zero is 2. So keep in mind quadratic functions. Let's just do another example real quick. Say we had this quadratic function here. The graphs are parabolas. Say we had a 0 here at x equals 1 and a 0 here of x equals 3. In this function, we can easily write the function in factored form by using those zeros. So if the function's name is f of x, if we have zeros of 1 and 3, we would have factors of x minus 1 and then a factor of x minus 3, and they're multiplied together. And if we want to get that in standard form, we could just multiply by using the FOIL method. So that'd be x times x is x squared, and then x times negative 3x, negative 1 times x is negative 1x, and negative 1 times negative 3 is plus 3. And we could simplify that to x squared minus 4x plus 3. But in this problem, we want a quadratic function whose only zero is 2. So how would that look? So if, say we had a 0 right here at 2, and that is the only zero or x-intercept of the quadratic function, we could sketch that out just like that. So if we call this function h of x, and it still has to be quadratic, but we only have one zero, what do we do in this case? Well, the zero is 2, so we have a factor of x minus 2. Whenever you have a quadratic function that only has one x-intercept or one zero, that factor is going to be repeated. So it'd be x minus 2 times x minus 2. That means this 0 has a multiplicity of 2. And we could leave our answer like that in factored form. We could say h of x equals x minus 2 with an exponent of 2. That would be another way to report the answer. Or we could expand this into standard form. And if we did that, h of x would be x squared minus 4x plus 4 if we use the FOIL method. So any three of those versions of the answer would represent a quadratic function whose only zero is 2.